up and sit down.
Oh, there you go. Oh, yeah, we're live, aren't we?
Help! Help! Please help!
Hello, gang. Colin here. Festa 67's workshop.
And it's me, Dave, at Model Maker Dave's workshop. Hello, everyone.
Yeah, it's been one of them mornings, isn't it? I'm sitting here beavering away with a dio, and it's, Carl, we're going to be going live in a minute, mate. And I'm like, oh, yeah. And then, I've had me swig of tea, and then suddenly it dawned on me that I'd actually hit the live button anyway. So, yeah. Anyway, folks, how are we all? Hope you're all right on this wonderful Sunday in November. And, yeah, let's have a look at the chat. Who's in? Quano Man's in, saying hello. Hello, Quano. You all right, mate? John George is in, saying hello. I'm new here. Hello, John. So are we, mate. Glad you popped in to say hello.
Hello, John. Welcome.
Nat's in, saying hi, everyone. Hello, Nat. Hope you're doing all right.
Hello, Nat. Oh, Nat, thanks for the sub.
Yeah, and then she turns around and says she's just tucking into dinner and she'll be with us. Enjoy your culinary delights, my love. Lewis is in, saying hi, everyone. Hello, geese. Right, John's going, hi, Festa. Looking forward to your show. Just back in the hobby after 20 years away, and so much has changed. Absolutely, mate. I mean, I got back into the hobby about 4 years ago, mate, after a 20-year break, and was gobsmacked how it's changed from the days when you used to go to a little hut with your local modelling club with a set of pasteboards to flick up the work on. And, you know, how it's changed, you know, from the days of your camping chair and table and a few fellas in the hobby room, and to the whole online thing, mate. And welcome back. There's a group on the Facebook under the same name, Festa 67's Workshop. Feel free to join it, mate. You can post galleries of your work up there. If you're thinking of doing a YouTube channel, mate, you can put a link in there and we can all come and subscribe to you and give you a boost in the hobby, mate. So have a good old looky-loo, John, and explore around. They're a lovely bunch in the chat as well, mate, and hopefully you feel at home, buddy. Sergeant Bones is in. Whoosh.
Hello, Sarge.
Hope you're doing all right, mate. Quano saying hi, Sarge. Sarge is hi, man. Ross is in. Afternoon all, he says. Hello, Ross. Hope you're doing all right, fella. Nat saying hi, Dastardly Dan, sorry. John, Sarge and Ross. Sarge saying hello back. Lewis is saying hi to everyone Nat's just said. Sergeant Bones is saying hi to Lewis. John saying hi to Nat. Dexterous Crafter, as is Quano. Lewis is creeping, says he'd like to say Nat's cooked another beautiful roast pork dinner and she's so talented. You've got everything you need. You don't need nothing else, young man. Yes, you.
Mind you, he does get Creep of the Day award. Oh,
mate, it is, isn't it? It's proper lovey-dovey, isn't he?
It's almost past the sick bag.
Absolutely. And have a rerun of his show last night. I think he stood in for the crash, didn't he, last night, and jumped in there and did a bit on the old Lancaster, if I remember rightly. I think Steve was in, though. I was in Hangout at the time, so I didn't want to be rude to folks and sit and watch a show because it's not polite, is it? Extras Crafters going, that's what I've just asked him, Ross. Yeah. And Ross is saying, yeah, Lewis has just bought something off the net. Yeah, they know you too well, Lewis, don't they, mate? Jacqueline's in. Hi, everyone. Just about to put the kettle on and do the Sunday brunch sausage sandwich. she's a good girl.
She is.
She is a good girl, and I'm an happy bunny as well. I'm going to do a bit of self-promoting. I'm on 994 subs now on my YouTube, Dave. I'm so close to 1K, and also congratulations, Tedward. I think you're one away from your 1,000 now. So we've both closed on it at a similar time, and may the best man win, which is, it's not a competition at the end of the day. And yeah, it's a milestone, and I'm chuffed to bits. So thank you, everyone out there that's hit that magic little button.
So if you haven't subscribed to the big fella, that way, give him a sub. Get into the 1K.
Yeah, it'll happen when it happens, mate. At the end of the day, it's a milestone, don't get me wrong, and it opens up a load of features that I can incorporate into the channel. So yeah, I didn't think when I set this up just them few years back that it would take off. So yeah, I love every one of them. Lewis is saying, Jacqueline, mine's a coffee, white, 5 sugars. 5 sugars in the coffee. Go on, Bennett, mate.
I bet he's got no teeth.
God, I'd hate to be your veins. Quano's going 20 years with no kit to work on. Did you go insane and start growing a beard out your ear? John George, yeah. I mean, I did, up until I got back into the hobby and set up this cave, I used to build on a little tea tray on a cushion, and you would pack it away and your kit would go back in the box, and you had probably a couple of pots of silver and gold paint just to do a bit of detail work on the engine and the brake discs, and that was about it. And here we are, surrounded by Hobby Zone and lighting and video and audio equipment.
Lord, yeah, and something else now, isn't it?
If someone had said to you, Dave, that getting back into the model hobby, you would have almost like your own recording studio, you would have gone, why?
I would have looked at them and said, yeah, okay, get a real life.
And, Hobby Zone drawers with all your stuff in and that. You would have gone, but why?
Yeah, why? Yeah. And some bloke called Festa would make you go live on YouTube.
Oh, yeah, you may have been bullied into it, but apparently I bully people into setting up YouTube channels like Jacqueline, Sue, AD. I
didn't have one before, but I've got one now because...
Yeah, and I was saying to Tanya late yesterday, YouTube channel, do some videos, and right. Lewis is saying, says you, Dan, 20 years with a kit and you shaved your head, laugh out loud. Absolutely. Sausage sandwiches, Sarge is saying, nice.
Yeah.
Fred's in. Afternoon, Fred. Hope you're keeping well, buddy. Folks saying hello to Fred. Fred's back in his cave and he's just lighting his Rayburn up, his fire.
So it's going to be proper toasty when he goes live tonight then.
Oh, yeah, he's going to be sitting there with his slippers on, mate, and his T-shirt going, going up in here, folks. I reckon he sits there with a marshmallow on a long stick and gives it the beans. It's like, I'll fire one of these up whilst I'm here. Why not? A few ribs, a burger. Lewis is saying, coffee and brownies for breakfast. Fred's saying, yeah, the problem is he can't turn it down once it gets warm enough. No, they do chuck out a bit of heat, Fred, don't they?
Yeah, I know the feeling because just over the back I've got one of those storage heaters, and if I take the eye off the ball, it if I leave it on and it goes up to temperature, and then the temperature outside goes up, it's like a little sweatbox in here.
Yeah, I mean, Lewis is saying there's a small price to pay. He would love an open fire as he remembers having one as a kid. We're lucky to still have one. I mean, all we've got on ours is a bulb in front of it because we covered it when the boys were little, but we often sit there and go, yeah, we might just pop that back off now that they're in their 20s and go back to our nice log fire. It's Yeah, you can't beat an open fire, and it's got an aroma in it. It's like,
yeah. I used to frequent a pub that this time of year would have the big thick logs.
yeah.
But if it was a really cold day, everybody would stand around it, and it was great because it was, it was that kind of social semicircle around the heat, and everybody's just slowly toasting themselves.
Well, yeah, it would sit there and crackle at you, wouldn't it? And you just, I don't know what it is. It's very soothing, isn't it? Fred saying he's always nervous when he hears a heli go past in case they think it's something else. Yeah, absolutely, mate. And you're probably of the generation like us. You hear the police helicopter and you never look up, do you? Yeah. Ross Medlock saying hi to Ice Queen because Sue's in. Hello, Sue. You're right, my darling.
Hello, Sue.
Raging Modeler's in. He's currently purging Xenos with a heavy flamer.
That sounds
happy days. Sarge is saying, me too. He always got in trouble for toasting marshmallows over the fire on Sunday mornings. Yeah, something about a real fire, Sergeant. There, it's proper slippers and paper time, isn't it? It's like, I just put my old plates in front of the fire there and give the old toes a bit of a warm up, and you start seeing the end of your socks smoulder, and you're like, perhaps I'm a bit too close there. Yeah, definitely. Sue saying hello to everyone. Lewis says he used to get told off for playing in the coal bunker with a brother. Yeah. Used to come out smothered in coal dust, and your mum would say, you've been playing in that coal bunker, and you'd go, no. And yeah, you just didn't realise as a kid that, they could see that you was proper dusty.
Do you want to take a look in the mirror?
Yeah. Sarge is there going hi, and in brackets, insert name here. That's a good one. I'll have to remember that in future. Yeah. Pardon me. Dave's in the workshop there. Saying hello to everyone. Apologies for my belch there. Nim's in saying hi everyone. Hello Nim, you all right, my love?
Hello Nim.
Staying safe and safe and well out there, love, and that things are calming down a bit. Model making truckers saying hello to James because our friend James Chapman has sneaked in.
Where did James sneak in from? Hello, mate.
Yes, I was working on Death Race diorama just before we went live, and be another episode of that coming up in a couple of days. James, give you something to watch. Sarge is saying, bet you look like a beggar after being in the coal, Lewis. Archie's in saying hello to Lewis and Nat. Osric 9000's in. Hello, mate. Raging Modeler's saying hello to everyone, as is Nim. Let's just scroll back up there. Sorry, mate.
And now I've lost my place now because it jumped up.
It went absolutely ballistic there, didn't it? There's Archie saying hello. Paul Lines is in. Hello, Paul. Hope you're doing all right, mate. PM us a friend request, Paul, and I'll add you to the patrons Facebook group chat, mate. Because you're a patron, and we have a little chat group, and you can come in and chat to people and say hello and all of that. Ice Queen saying hi, Osric and Nim. Graham M's in saying hi, Colin and Dave and the gang. Hello, mate. Hope you're doing all right, Graham. Hello, your mojo's creeping back, mate. Flower Power. Hi, all. Hi, Flower Power. New name there. Hope you're doing all right.
Hello, Flower Power.
Lee Roberts is in saying good afternoon. Afternoon, Lee. Welcome to the show, mate. And all of that. Welcome aboard. What we got? Oh, Paul's in. Plastic Monkey. All right there, Paul. Had your morning dose of Sophie Ridge, I hope, mate. And you've recovered from that. Yeah, he's a very keen viewer of the Sophie Ridge show because he likes the political content. So I'd clarify that, Paul?
Or has he got his nose that far up close to the screen as possible?
Oh, mate, he's going to end up getting one of those curved wraparound TVs, isn't he? So he could just sit in there going, oh, Sophie.
You wait until Sky News does virtual Sky News.
Oh, mate, yeah, he's got one of them VR headsets and he can stand next to it. Oh, it'd be in his element, wouldn't he? You wouldn't ever see him again.
No, he'd be gone.
Quano Man's going, I'm not all right, Colin. I'm half left and I'd bleed to death down the middle. Ha, ha, ha.
There's always one.
Absolutely. Steve's in over at TSM. Afternoon, everyone. Hope you're all right. Stay safe, as per you. Excuse me. Same for you, Steve. Aidy's in, just loitering today. Grumpy Smurf today. Demons are about. Yeah, you was a bit quiet last night, mate. I didn't think you was yourself. Aid, at the end of the day, mate, we'll put a link up at some point today, mate. And you know where we are. You don't suffer alone, mate. Consider yourself told, mister.
Yes.
Excuse me. Nat saying, you're welcome, Dave. Apologies. Thought I'd already subbed. Yeah. He was quite surprised he was.
Very.
Paul saying hello to Nat. He's also saying hello to Sue as well. It's like, yeah, you're in the same house, Paul. Go downstairs. That lady there is the ice queen. She was doing well last night. I think Sue only had a minor wibble last night. Festa did. I had a good wibble.
Oh, did you?
Oh yeah, I got onto Law and Order in the UK, and once I got onto that subject, it was all over the great news that we all had on Friday the 13th that horrible toe rag Sutcliffe popped his clogs, and I won't go into details, but he wasn't a particularly nice man, was he? And we all jumped for joy when we got the news, and yeah.
I think when I found out, I think that my first thought was, I hope he suffered.
Oh yeah, absolutely, mate. Archie's going, oh wow, Cole, that forehead's like a lighthouse. Yeah, I know it is, mate, but it's the only one I've got, mate. It's because I inadvertently forgot to put my hat on, and I'll reach up and get it in a minute. Can't help being bold, mate. It's a protruding forehead, and you'll have one yourself one day, mate. Modelers United saying, I Smurf, Steve, and anyone I missed. Absolutely, mate. Scale Model Vamps in. Hello all. Hi, Vampy, mate. Hope you're doing all right. How are you getting on with your 3D printing, mate? I bet you're in your element, ain't you?
Have you been to Thingiverse?
Yeah, Thingiverse. Great website. There you go, Archie. I don't want to blind you, mate.
All I will say about Thingiverse, Pamp, make sure you've got something to eat on your bench and many cups of tea or coffee, because you will be there for a very long time.
And the challenge as well is to see whether you can make as high a pitched girly squeal as Sergeant Bones did. Not that we continually remind Sergeant Bones, but when he found some mechas on Thingiverse, the high-pitched My Little Pony girly squeal that man let out shattered my image of the hard Chuck Norris figure of the military Sarge we had all grown to know.
Well, yeah, the Sarge thing just got dropped, you know.
It was proper. Oh!
Yeah, you can just imagine him sat there doing that. I'm not going to repeat it because
it was. We both looked at each other, didn't we? We looked at him. We were like, "You all right there, Sarge?" Oh, he went, "Look," and I was like, "Oh, yeah, proper little mints that he did, wasn't it?" And it was like, yeah, the gung ho, yeah. Well, I think we're getting the look, Dave, didn't you? Nim saying she's still trying to get her mind to fire up. Lewis is going, I'll be buying something off the net for Nat, thinking of something sparkly from Pandora or a Bane Blade. Happy news. Nat saying it's well. Oh, Nat saying it's well deserved, Cole. Hope it's not too long before you hit the 1K mark. What'll be, Nat. It'll get there when it decides to, darling. And it's one of those. I mean, my first milestone was sort of 50 subs, and then when that happened, it was round it off at 100, and I'm an happy pup. And it just went mad. And the last, I mean, I've been on 980 plus subs for quite a while now, and I thought, well, it's petered out, and then all of a sudden, it's just started ticking over again. So
yeah, because you was doing that. You was up and down, up and down.
yeah, I've been sort of up to 980 down to 970 and undulating for about 4 months, and it's like, yeah, well, that's because YouTube are getting rid of a lot of the inactive and fake accounts and all of that lot. So yeah. But anyway, yes, Steve's saying he's 198 subs away from the magic 1K, and it's a milestone, Steve, isn't it? You know, we all sit there and you don't normally think about it, and then you see the counter and you think, oh my God, you know, and it's makes you feel proud as well. Nat's going, what do you want, Lewis? I want Pandora proof first. Absolutely, love. You want proof that he's visited the website? Yeah. I know what he's doing. He's trying to blag 3D printers out of you, and it's like, no, you build all them models you've acquired first, mister. Sergeant Bones is saying, get her one of them, Tao. They have some seriously feminine fighters and figures. Absolutely, mate. Frankie goes to Bobby Woods in. Hello, Frankie. Hope you're all right, Frankie. Buddy. Vamp saying, damn, he's 759 short of the magic 1K. It'll come, Vampy, mate. It really will, buddy. Pimp your page or your group and your work. If you put a video up or anything on your channel, just put a link into me page, mate, and me group. That's what it's there for, Vamp. And don't be shy of pimping yourself, says the bloke who's reluctant to do it himself. But yeah, mate, it'll come. Lewis is saying, I don't want anything. You deserve it, my little Oompa Loompa. He's trying to redeem himself, isn't he? I think. Nat's saying, if he's buying something from Pandora, then we'll see. Paul Lines is saying he's having some sausages, hash browns, tomatoes, and toast for lunch, all covered in HP sauce. Which leads us to Dave's question, Dave, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah. Now, as it's early on, what is or what has gone into your bellies, and what have you got on your benches? What are you working on? What are you building? What are you sewing, crocheting, knitting, drawing? I think I've covered it all.
Yeah. What artistic treat is on your bench? Lee Roberts is saying he remembers having a toast made on an open fire.
Oh, yeah.
Steve over at TSM says he made melted cheese and ham croissants this morning, Dave.
Why cheese on toast?
Scott's in over at the Junk Work saying good afternoon. Afternoon,
Scott.
Good to see you, mate. Hope you're doing all right. Sprue and Glue's in saying thanks to Steve over at TSM for the stickers. Hi and bye all. Hi and bye to Sprue and Glue. And man David, catch you later, geese. Thanks for popping in. Scott's apologising for caps lock. Don't worry, mate. We all do it, mate.
It happens.
I'm terrible. I do it a lot in Word, you know, and you'll be typing something away and you don't look up for a while, do you? You're proper going for it, and then you look and it's all in caps, and it's like, really? Lee Roberts saying hi to Nat. Phil Tucker saying hello to Sue. Jacqueline saying getting told off by her grandparents for sitting too close to the fire. Yeah. Vamp saying people frown when you start a fire out in the open. Yeah, it's the snowflake society, isn't it, eh? We was told that if you got too close to the fire, you'd get tartan legs. I still don't understand what it means. It was when we used to have the mesh fire grates, Graham. You know, do you remember the wire fire guard that used to go in front of the fire? And if you sat too close to that, you would get reflections through it, but you would have the lattice work stay white, wouldn't you? So they would call it tartan legs because you'd burn your legs, basically.
Or you get chilblains or something.
Yeah. It's all you'll get crocodile skin on your shins, and you'd be like, yeah.
Okay.
James is saying, saw the death race bid yesterday. Carl can say I like the idea so far, mate. Happy days, mate. Cool. Oh, you want to say what I was up to overnight then, mate? Yeah.
Oh dear.
Hopefully, if I can get the rest of it assembled and cobbled together on the editing, mate, you might see it within the next couple of days. Fred's going laugh out loud. Jacqueline sitting on 45 subs. Oh, let's try and get Jackie to the magic 50. That would be nice, wouldn't it? I can get Jacqueline to the magic 50. So, yeah. You're a mod on here, Jackie, so you can put a link in the chat to your channel, darling. So copy and paste that in there. Ian Douthwaite's in. Morning, chaps. Watching from the workshop for a change. Mojo's struggling. Chemo has really kicked his bum this week. Yeah, it's gonna, mate. It creeps up and bites you in the backside, Ian. But grit your teeth. Get yourself a Weathering magazine or a Tamiya magazine from the newsagents, mate. Put your feet up, have a read, and just relax for a bit, mate. You know what I mean? You're going through chemo at the end of the day, mate. Don't beat yourself up, and you'll start getting your enthusiasm back. And again, there's enough of us here, mate. You can always PM us if you're having a downer, mate, and we'll all sit and talk with you, buddy. So bear that in mind. Mayhem Model Works, morning stroke afternoon, people. Hi to Colin and Dave and everyone else. Hello, Andy. Hope you're doing all right. Andy McClish, our friend up that way. Lewis is saying, take a look, Scott. I think Nat deserves to be spoilt once in a while, like every day. Oh, my God. This is a side of Lewis I didn't think I'd ever see.
Do you think he's been reading Mills and Boon?
I don't know. Perhaps he's been thinking, I might just need to think of my other half for a change and not myself. I don't know. Yeah, you, mister. Christopher Porter's saying, hi all, first time watching live. Hello, Christopher. Welcome to our inane drivel, mate.
Hello, Christopher.
We'll be doing a bit of the old gallery in a minute because the Sunday brunch is about the viewers and showing off their work and that. So if you've got any work, Christopher, that you've been up to, mate, join the group. Festa 67's workshop. Post your work up, mate. We'd all love to see it. And there's a great little community in there, and you're most welcome. Jamie Bones in. Hello, Jamie. Hope you're doing all right.
Hi, Jamie.
Wilma's in saying, hi, brother and Dave. I'm at my mum's today for the day and both looking good. Happy days. Hello, Sybil. Hope you're doing all right, darling. And
hello, guys.
I can just imagine me mum sitting there going, I'm getting fed up with this poxy lockdown cape. Yeah.
You reckon she'd probably be having a wibble?
Yeah, it's for your own good. It's for your own good, Sibs. So at the end of the day, just bear with it, and all will come good. Jamie Bone, belly, roast chicken, all the trimmings even, and bench, Airfix 135th Tiger 131.
Ooh.
Have a bit of that. One for you there, Dave.
Hang on, I'm lost at the moment within the chat.
Okay, I won't have a swig of me cup of tea. I'll read it out. Belly, James Chapman. Belly, pork and pickle, pork pies. Bench was a Lego baby Yoda. Pickle be in the group soon, and now doing a 112 GT40. Plastic Monkey saying roast chicken dinner. Bench, Hella Bentley blower. Oh, that's a mint kit.
Ooh.
Yeah, but the only downside, see, I dressed that up a bit by saying it's a mint kit, but it's got the words Hella at the beginning. But yeah, you'll be fine. Raging Modeler Bench, there's a bunch of stuff. D&D, Warforged minis, a Carnival mini, bunch of Reaper bones. Just don't know where to start. Belly's nothing. He hasn't got any appetite. Same here, mate. James is in. Hello, James. Hope you're all right. Open fire, he says, you're so posh. Box of matches, all I had as a kid, and could only use one a week.
Oh, bless.
Oh, mate, why can I hear that walking away music at the end of The Incredible Hulk?
Steve saying, Dave, I had croissants left over, so it was just a use up. Oh, you.
Absolutely. Fred's saying that he's just got a 3D printer donated to the M4H Model Club sessions, just learning how to use it before we're open after the COVID situation. Thingiverse is mind-blowing, absolutely. As is Colts 3D and things like that, Fred. You know, it's quite a few of them I get stuff from. And
Sergeant say brownies and coffee, lots of stuff built waiting for painting.
Oh,
what you built? Don't just leave us hanging on the edge of the cliff.
Yeah, absolutely.
Might have to build a Bradley and paint it pink.
I want to build a Bradley and have a little 3D scan Sergeant Bones staring out of it, giving me that look. You know that look, Dave, that one.
Yeah. What, and the registration saying, ooh, Thingiverse.
Oh, yeah, doing this. Ooh.
Do you think we're getting the look now?
I can imagine he's looking over and going, really? Mayhem Model Works, Belly, 4 mugs of coffee and 4 Tunnocks caramel logs. I'm at work. The sadness.
Oh, no.
I can't drink coffee. I don't know what it is about coffee, but
I do coffee every so often.
Yeah. Model officer saying afternoon. Afternoon. Model officer.
Afternoon, sir.
Malcolm's in. A belly, a lentil soup and sourdough. Bench writing thank you letters. Oh, see, you don't have to thank anyone, mate. You know, yeah. Absolutely. Mayhem Model Works is saying, brother, the heavy flamer to Adam. So there's obviously something that is Warhammer-y type stuff. Lewis is saying, belly roast pork and taters, mashed taters, roast parsnips, carrots, cauliflower, cheese, stuffing, Yorkies, crackling, gravy and applesauce, and bench is the lank at the moment.
Paul is saying, belly already done. Bench is his 135th M10 Achilles Destroyer. A couple of small interior and exterior parts left to be painted, and then everything can be put together, deckled and weathered.
Oh, that sounds an interesting bit of
sound very much like that's not far away from the finish line.
Absolutely. Nim Sindarin saying Belly is an unknown at the moment. Okay. Bench is an Italian Gundam, and the Dio for my Toon HMS Hood with an H. Just waiting for the glue to dry on that. Oh, mate, it's a Toon Hood as well, isn't it? It's chibi.
Oh, it's all jumped up again. Right.
Just going to pop Jacqueline's link up, folks. There's a link there in the chat for Jackie's channel. Let's try and get her to the magic 50. Brilliant. Love it.
Right. Osric, bench, nearly done with the tram.
Oh.
I hope there's some pickies. It's been frustrating, but well worth the effort. Belly tonight, Chizzo, mac and cheese.
Oh, nice. Malcolm's put in Modelers United up and running now, Fred. Good to see your name. Absolutely. It's brilliant. Everyone should tune in and watch Alfred.
Yeah.
We pimped him a bit last week, and I don't know what it is, but you remember Bob Ross, the painter, you know, Happy Accidents and all of that lot?
Yeah.
I'll think of him when I'm sitting watching Fred. I'll do the proper bit here, mate. I've got my feet up on the bench. Cup of tea and a little pasty or something, and it's like, yeah, Fred's on, and I'm like that. And I've had a nap in the old chair watching a bit of Fred late at night and all, like, you know, watching a rerun. You sit there and you're like, yeah, and then you feel yourself, don't you? He's got such a relaxing demeanour.
Yeah, I was watching him Thursday night, I think he was on, and I was feeling very relaxed.
Absolutely. Graham M saying Belly's looking forward to a chicken and leek pie. bench. He's got an e-boat that he's put aside, and he's practicing his airbrushing skills. Good for you, mate. Good for you.
Vampy said, I actually need a chat with you, Colin Dave. The Vamp needs some serious help, but we'll talk. I'll send another message on the old Facebook at Festa.
Yeah, no worries, okay. Vampy, mate. Yeah, not a problem, buddy. Not a problem at all, mate. Christopher Porter has been posting pictures of a giant space marine he's working on in the group, and he's just had sandwiches for dinner. Is that one that's been on the Amazon that everyone's getting, the big old 7-inch space marine?
Modelers United, that the Bentley build's nice after a bit of love put into it. Ooh.
Absolutely. Luke's in. Sorry I'm late. Not a problem, Luke. Not a problem at all, mate.
No, it's jumped again.
Vamp saying he should be receiving a box from, pardon me, Muse. It's just cleared customs after 20 days. Yeah, I've had stuff in customs, mate, for months. You know, that's been sent out by the suppliers. They've all sent me their proofs of dispatch, you know, and yeah, it turns up when it turns up, mate, doesn't it? Ian Douthwaite saying tunnocks are the king of biscuits. I have a friend whose family own tunnocks. He has his occupation on his passport as biscuit engineer.
What a title.
Oh, mate, I love that. I love that.
Matt saying, belly, roast pork with all the trimmings, bench. I'll be starting the embroidery of Benjamin Bunny, my next patchwork square.
Absolutely. And Scott saying, if you order something from Ortac, it's very likely I will have made it. Absolutely, because Scott works his little socks off up there, mate. And I'm sure someone told me at some point, I think you've got your own hallmark now, Scott, haven't you? So that's something to be proud of, mate.
Oh, yeah.
Paul's pimping his pasty. Pimp pasty. See, I've got hooked on them. You know them little miniature pasties you get?
Oh yeah, the tiny ones about yay big.
Yeah, you sit there, don't you? And you look at them and you're like, oh, I like to look at them. And you sit there with a cup of tea, don't you? And you're like, gone, innit? It's like Shaggy out of Scooby-Doo, isn't it?
You've got a packet about yay big by about so deep, and you've got so many of them in there. And if you get them and then you squirt some brown sauce on a plate, no.
Absolutely, mate. Absolutely.
They just disappear very quickly.
I've just refreshed the Facebook group as well, because people will be posting stuff up. Oh, that's cute. I've just seen a couple of little pictures in there. Yeah. Raging Modelers saying, yeah, I've lost my mojo a little. Work's got me a little down. Yeah, I had a bit of an issue with my mojo, and I do a bit of the 3D printing and stuff like that, but also video editing when my mojo's at me. And I've got some weathering books next door that I'll sit there and have a look at, and it just keeps ideas going in your head, doesn't it? And yeah.
Oh, special announcement. Jackie, she's now sitting on 52.
Yeah, thank you so much. Not a problem, Jackie. Congratulations, darling. Yeah, at the end of the day, that's what we're about. That's what Sunday Brunch is. It's about you, the viewer. And I know people probably go, oh, they're pimping channels again or whatever, but we're doing it because we get a buzz out of seeing you all grow as artists. And I don't know, it just makes us feel a bit fulfilled, doesn't it, Dave?
It's putting something back in.
Absolutely. James is saying, time for the brunch and a rest from planning. Absolutely, mate. Lewis is saying, I've just seen something on there, Scott. Yeah, Scott makes some lovely jewellery, mate. He's very talented.
Brian M is saying, congratulations, Jackie.
Exactly. I echo them thoughts. Congratulations, Jackie. See, we got you there, darling. Triple figures will be next, love. It will come to you. So never be shy in pimping your channel, Jackie. Never be shy. So that is the chat caught up. I'm going to ask you your question. What have you been up to this week, Dave?
What have I been up to? Kind of finished off the paddy wagon. to a degree. I've still got some more decals to do. I've got some bits and pieces to go back on it. I made another purchase during the week.
Mm-hmm.
It's the I can't show you because I've put it upstairs. I forgot about showing it on the show, but
That's all right.
it actually kind of leads me on to a bit of a plug as well. The Hasegawa 135th front loader.
Yeah.
If you would like to know what's in the box, pop over to my channel and have a look at a video I've put up. Absolutely. I put another video up, and thank you to everybody that stopped by and had a look, because I posted one for 11th of the 11th at 11 o'clock. So thank you to everyone for stopping past and giving it a view. Absolutely, mate. Couldn't agree more. What else have I done? Oh, I edited and uploaded Project 2, Episode 2, 3, and 4, which I will put on my channel later on. I think that's it, really. Oh, and we did the tower. Empire State. That's it.
Yeah,
that's the one.
Yeah, and we got another show on Monday, folks, at 2:30. We got a little live stream that we're going to be doing then. So pop along and keep us both company. Scott saying yes, I've got my very own hallmark. He's doing some stuff for Crimbo that will hopefully have my mark on them. Congratulations, Scott. You know, you should be proud of yourself for that, mate. Well done, fella. And yeah, very talented, our Scott. And pop over to his channel because he's a weathering god. Model Officer saying congrats to Jackie and Colin near the 1K. Still so far away himself. Well, like and subscribe to James over at the Model Officer, and it'll come, mate. It's one of those. It looms all of a sudden, and you're like, you know, you sit on a number, and you don't seem to go above or below a group of numbers for a while, and you think, oh well, perhaps that's it, you know, and then all of a sudden it's again, you know. So, my question to you is, what have you been up to? A bit of the paddy wagon. As you know, I've been doing a Death Race Dio. I started building the base. I had some footage of the base I built a while back, and kept meaning to voice over it and put something up, you know. But I'm at that point now where I'm putting bits and bobs on this. So I'm gonna put that on the Patreon so James can see it, and then I'm gonna hold off of the final detailing and painting until they both receive their parcels. But it just lets him know that I haven't forgot him, because it's been a while and he's probably champing at the bit going, where's my Death Race, where's my Death Race, I want my Death Race. But no, I seriously lost me mojo for quite a while, James, and made a conscious decision that commissions I wouldn't be doing anything on until I'd got my mojo back, because they're important to get right, mate. And if you're not feeling the hobby, you can't force it, can you? And it was the same with the E-Models build and that, you know, I just literally put everything on hold and got my mind right and my mojo back. And yeah, we're firing all cylinders again. So Nim says, nice one, Jackie, you're catching up to me. So yeah, I think we'll do a quick refresh and we'll do a bit of the whole gallery, Dave. Yeah, I think it's about time we did the gallery. Yeah, is that one of them shut up, Carl, and do the gallery moments? It was, wasn't it? Well, yeah, because I'm not seeing what's in the gallery, and I want to see what's in the gallery. Wibblekins. No. Wibblekins. I want to see what's in the gallery. Getting excited. Oh, bless him. Boom. There you go, folks. Let's have a bit of the old gallery. Right. First things first. This is the bit where you can put all your YouTubes in. And it's just me saying, guys, many of us have YouTube channels, blah, blah, blah. Feel free to put your links in and you can have a little looky-loo. And we had Fred show up last week, just giving you a little bit of a guided tour around his channel as to what he does and that. And if any of you in the chat haven't put a link for your channel in, please do so, because that's what the group's for. Sell yourselves, says the bloke who doesn't post in his own group. That's a different. But yeah, don't be shy in coming forward. Pimp yourselves. We don't mind if you've got streams that you're doing on the internet, if you're doing YouTube, or you've got a hobby club that you belong to and you want to pimp them. Feel free. You know, we all like to go and visit different websites. Raging Modeler says, just to annoy Andy, Dark Star Molten Metals Steel. It's almost a metallic black. Oh,
it is. I have got some myself, and it is very nice.
I think I've heard about these where they've got a really good depth of colour.
They are. They're a little bit pricey, but they're well worth it.
Yeah, but then if you're going into that genre, you're going to want, you're going to want the right gear, aren't you? Yeah, James is going, no, that's all right. He says, Alicia's looking forward to seeing her Harley Quinn, mate. Yeah, I know, mate. It's dragged on a little bit, mate, but I was right in taking the break, to be honest with you, because I wasn't in a good place. And as Dave will know, you know, it's one of them, innit? You can't snap out of it sometimes.
No, sometimes you just got to let it take its course and... Yeah.
But we're back on a roll. I've started building now. Nat's doing patchwork squares there on her kittens again. Humpty Dumpty with an H. Peter Rabbit patchwork quilt. That's Tom Kitten, that is, folks. Hey, look at that. Oh. Sarge is now sitting there going, oh, I could just imagine Jasper rocking that outfit. You'll see, so you're going to end up tuning in, and Sarge's cats are going to be sat there like they're meerkats on the telly, wearing the smoking jackets with a cigar holder. Hello. They are in Festa's world anyway.
Well,
Christopher Robert Poulter says he's just waiting for a custom head to arrive and some bits for the base. In the meantime, I need to finish the gun and do some weathering. Another mini painter, Dave. But
I know. Oh, I'm liking it.
I do love that purple, didn't you? It's mint.
Nice. I am liking that.
That's got a real vibrance to it. I like that.
Got a slight menacing look to the way he's done the colouring.
And he's saying he's got a custom head. What's he going to do? What's he going to put on the head? Is it going to be your own head? Yeah, our friend Scott over at the Junk Box, Dave, look, it's forklift, isn't it? That's all I'm going to say. It's a forklift. My missus would love the forklift because she's got a contract with a company and they've got a little model forklift in a cabinet, and she keeps saying to me, I want you to build me a forklift. So now I've seen there's a kit available. Yeah.
I used to drive one of them things.
Same here, mate.
Good
I used to have the one with the propane bottle on the back.
No, mine was batteries.
Nah, mine was the propane gas one, mate. Big brum brum engine. Yeah. That is mint.
That's nice. I'm liking that.
Yeah, it's a forklift, Dave. That's all I'm saying.
Might have to get one for myself.
Yeah. There you go. I'll get one of them and build it for the wife. James Chapman has just built and finished a Lego Baby Yoda for Shania. Now back to more work on the 112 GT40 chassis and engine, married together now, working on the brakes and the suspension. Yeah, we'll worry about that in a minute, mate, because it's Baby Yoda. What can I say?
Yoda. Little Yoda.
Yeah, and I think Shania is going to be most happy, mate.
Oh, definitely.
It's Baby Yoda, isn't it?
What more could you want?
Yeah, Sarge is going laugh out loud. I could see Jasper wearing something like that if I could catch him. William Rayburn's in. Good morning, William. Hope you're doing all right, my friend.
Hello, William.
Yeah, Sarge has got a cat that thinks it's a dog. When he comes into the hangouts, he ends up playing fetch with his cat, and it's running up and down the hallway, fetching whatever he's lobbing. It's brilliant. Oh, look at that.
Oh, now this is looking very nice.
Yeah, and it's the big GT40, Dave, isn't it? What more can you say?
Dare I say, has he got a bit of pipe work in there as well?
Yeah, that's what I was saying to you last week. He had all the lines and everything in there. And have you been making broom broom noises with it, James?
I bet he has.
Yeah, come on, admit it. You know you have. Dave's in over at Butcher That Model. Afternoon all, he says. Afternoon, Dave. Hope family and that are safe and you're doing all right. Down in Portsmouth, Paul Lines, my M10 Achilles tank destroyer, work in progress. Most interior and external parts to be added have been painted and should get finished during the week if I can find 5 minutes of peace and quiet.
Oh,
yeah. But it's a tank, Dave, isn't it? Look, good boomstick.
Oh, that's nice.
That's a nice looking tank, that. I like that. He's got someone in charge there, Dave, because I do believe he's pointing.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely, because he's reaching to his pocket to get the map.
Yeah, I was going to say, if someone's pointing and holding the clipboard, then they're very important.
Yeah, he's in charge there, mate. But no, I like all of that. It's a nice little range of accessories to go with it as well, isn't there?
Yeah, I think I've got the 48th version of that.
Yes.
Which I'll have to dig out.
He's got all the bags, bins, shovels, fire extinguisher there, and empty rounds, and yeah.
No, that's looking nice.
Proper mint, mate. Are you using the kit tracks, or are you putting your own tracks in?
Oh.
Paul Lyons says his 8-year-old daughter, Ivy May, built this Meng-Toon Panther this morning, and it just needs paint and decals. Quick, Paul, run and get her, because she's about to come on the big telly.
Yeah. Put her in front of the screen and she can see what she's done.
So if you're in the chat, Paul, go and grab her, mate. And look at that. Oh, look.
It's a dinky one.
Oh, aye, absolutely.
It's nice.
He's in it. And it's a toon tank, Dave. What more can I say?
Oh, toon tanks are cool.
Anything that's tunage, and it's getting youngsters involved in the hobby, isn't it? And yeah, I'm all for that. So
yeah,
happy days. So yeah.
Well done on her.
Absolutely. She's done a good job on that.
Yeah.
Hey, well done.
Just hope Dad didn't interfere.
Absolutely. And you get a lover of well done you. Oh, bless. 8 years old and building models, eh?
Yeah, right forward.
Takes you back, doesn't it? Because, it's the age that we started doing them, wasn't it? And
yeah, I mean, I was about that.
We became hooked. Ross Medlock has just started on his second Chaos Obliterator.
Ooh.
And it's funny, isn't it? You see them on the cocktail sticks and you realise how small these things are, and then you're like, the paint effects these fellas do on them. It's like, yeah, it makes you want to pack your brushes away, doesn't it?
It does.
Paul Lyons is saying, she's watching already, mate. Yeah, well done, Ivy May. We're proud as a punch of you.
Yeah, well done. Now, are you going to be doing another one?
Yeah.
That's the thing. You've done one, now you can do another one.
Yeah, if you're good, that'll buy you another one. Yeah, and then you can start collecting them, eh? Welcome to the hobby.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And he's a demon painter, is our Ross.
He is. He's very good.
Frank's been putting some food up. He's not feeling well today. We'll get well soon, Frank.
Oh, I'll get well soon, mate.
And the day's before, so I've got an empty bench and he's got his lunch out. Someone's eating voluntary Brussels sprouts already. That's impressive.
I was going to say.
That is impressive, mate. I'll take my hat off to you, geez.
Yeah. Gal Force warning near Frank's house, then.
Because it was the one thing you used to dread, wouldn't it, when your mum made Christmas dinner? She used to say, "Oh, you're not going to eat your sprouts." Oh, I don't want to eat sprouts.
I never put sprouts on mine because I didn't like them.
Oh, that's a shame. But yeah, definitely Dave. Dave had a nice surprise. An old friend dropped off the Agostini half-built HMS Victory with the rest of the mags and parts, as he's got dementia and he can no longer finish it. I'm sorry to hear that, Dave, that your friend's got dementia. Yeah, it'd be a nice little build to do in honour of him, mate, wouldn't it? And that'll look nice up on the old mantelpiece, mate. So yeah, take your time with it, Dave, and yeah, show it a bit of love, and you'll be fine. Yeah, terribly cruel disease, mate, dementia. Robbed us of so many good people. Mark Ewing, these Gundam kits are amazing to build. The engineering that Bandai put into it is really astonishing, and some brands should be ashamed. Excuse me. I will build it up in full and then take it apart for primer and painting. Absolutely. I've got a big old Gundam, yeah, that one.
Yeah.
That I'm going to be doing, and I'm really looking forward to it. I've got all my Gundam tools have started to arrive, so yeah, I am going to be slightly pimping it and putting my own take on it. So
yeah, don't blame you.
And absolutely, and Foxy's saying, please film it. I want you to film it, so I'm going to film it. Yeah. And I think that's a seriously nice bit of Gundamage there, mate. You've done a good job on that.
Yeah, it looks good.
Sure, he says that's is that an RX-8? RX-178 Gundam. There you go. Sue Chaplin. Morning all, she says. I've now finished my 3D puzzles of Ogwalt's Castle and the Ogwalt's Express with Station and the Flying Ford Anglia. Yeah.
Oh.
Look at that.
Oh, that's good.
Aye, that is mint, mate. I like that. And she's done a dab job at doing these as well. She's been in her own little world, beavering away at these.
I know. It has. It's kept her quiet.
Yeah, she's churned them out quite happily. Yeah, impressive. And look at the size of that Ogwalt's Express. I was watching her putting this together yesterday. She held up the base and that, and I was like, bloody hell, that's a fair old whack of a kit.
That's a big old lump, isn't it?
It is, mate.
Great.
She's gotten well into her 3D puzzles and stuff now, and these assembly bits. And good luck to you, Sue, because they really do turn out a nice piece, don't they?
No, that's impressive. I like that.
Oh look, he's the Ford Anglia. It's funny seeing these two there. There's a YouTube video doing the rounds, isn't there, of some bloke at the station trying to get onto platform 9 3/4 who runs into the wall, and it's like, what Burke?
There's always one.
Always one, but yeah, I thought, really? Does he honestly think it's real? Yeah.
Yeah. Hmm.
There you go. It's that man again, Dave.
Oh, the one that's just trying out in Warhammer.
Yeah, he's got a nice little one there. Oh, the latest project off the bench is a Space Marine Dreadnought. The Warhammer journey continues. Hey, you're a git, you are, Luke. You really are. Look at that. Come on. I am only learning.
Yeah, right. Really? Mind you, it is a little bit on the lovely side.
It is nice, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah. You was about to say you'd be tempted, wasn't you?
No.
Is that Wibble?
I'd be tempted if Fox sourced a Baneblade for me.
Yeah, you just want to snag a Baneblade. Yeah, that's all you're trying to do. You're trying to get a free Baneblade. I know you are.
Well, you know, he said when he filled in for me that he was thinking of getting one and wanted to see what my reaction was. And the reaction that he's got is probably not the one that he thought he was going to get.
Yeah. Yeah. People can tell when someone's trying to score a freebie. Philip Tucker's work in progress is a 3D printed PLA Boba Fett. Needs some work. Feeling chuffed. It's his first figure. I'm doing it for a very good friend who's having some not good times as we all are. Yeah, and welcome to the world of 3D printing, Philip. It opens up so many possibilities, mate.
Oh, does it ever?
Pop over to Thingiverse and places like that, mate, and you'll be doing Sergeant Bones cooing noises in no time. That's actually a nice figure. It's a nice print there, mate. Done well.
It's done well.
Excuse me. Steve Spencer beanie. 135th excuse me, 135th bulldozer. Some more work's been done this weekend. Running gear's done. I used some Maskell to give chip rust effect on the running gear, and he started work on the front blade. I'm just going to have a swig of drink. I like that.
I've got one of these, and I'm looking forward to starting it. I'm probably going to do it in military colours, but I think it's going to possibly end up being a slightly neglected, unloved piece of equipment.
Absolutely.
I don't quite know how much weathering I'm going to do on it, but yeah.
Frankie's off. He says, sorry, I've got too many sorrows on the go and it's bringing him down. I can't concentrate enough for your stunning works. Bye-bye. Frankie, PM me, mate, please. And we can have a little chat, mate, because I'm concerned.
Yeah, take it easy, Frankie.
And tough time, mate. Big hugs and love, Frankie. But PM us, mate. We're here for anyone that's going through that, and you're a member of the modelling family, mate. So
keep us posted how you're getting on.
Fox says, sorry to hear you're having a tough time. Take care, buddy. Big hugs. Absolutely. We're here anytime you want, mate. You're under no pressure or obligation, but don't be shy, Frankie. That is a bulldozer, isn't it, Dave?
That is a bulldozer and a half. That is nice.
See, I'm still, I've still got my armoured digger in the wish list. Nat Williamson, 14 hours ago, says we've reached the belly, about 6 rows short of halfway.
Ooh.
She's doing a big old howling wolf there with an H, giving it the old oh bit,
Yeah, that's nice.
Because that was a good impression of a wolf, as you well know. Yeah. Something about wolves, though, Dave, innit? We keep saying it, don't we?
I don't know. I don't know what it is. I think it's because of that cry that they have that sends shivers up your spine.
A friend of mine's got a big old wolf tattoo, and it's a beautiful piece of work, and it just looks so effective. Mark Ewing says he's finally finished the 135th British RR armoured car, as in Rolls-Royce. Great kit. The main decal apparently is rubbish, and he says he should have painted it using masks. Definitely a fun project and looks great along with the other builds. And it's an armoured Rolls-Royce, Dave. What more can you say?
Not a lot, but I'm liking what I'm seeing.
It's just got that look in it of yeah.
Come on, then.
Don't be fooled, mate. I may be a posh Rolls Royce underneath, but I can pack myself a bit of a punch. Yeah. Armoured Rolls Royce, unbelievable.
Oh, that's nice. I like that.
It is, isn't it? It's just got that. It's not overdone. It's not underdone. It's just right, isn't it?
Yeah, he's nailed that one.
Yeah, Fox is going festa. Wolves, ooh, David Attenborough has competition now. Yeah, I grew up watching Animal Magic with Johnny Morris, and I really did practice my wolf sound effects. And it's like, ooh, said the wolf. There you go. Fox is totally agreeing that he likes the subtle dusting on that RR. Very nice. It is, isn't it? It's just enough Fox, isn't it? You see a piece every now and then, don't you? And you think, oh, that's overdone. But I look at that and I'm like, yeah, that's just enough, isn't it?
It's that sort of kit where you look at it and think, I actually want to go and buy one of those and build one myself.
Yeah, I would like to congratulate Mark on giving Charlie an extra weekend's work so that me and Dave have to pack our benches away again, because we're not jealous of your excellent weathering prowess there, mate. But yeah.
No, not at all.
No. You should be proud of that, mate. That is a good build. And then,
yeah, I've had a text from Charlie. He's going to be with me in about 5 minutes.
Is he? All right, mate. Yeah.
No, no. That is lovely. He's got that about right.
It's a well executed build, Mark. You should be chuffed to bits with that, mate.
Yeah.
Phil Bolton says, yeah, what a beauty. He definitely wants one if ever I can work it into my budget. Yeah. Yeah, may you get the praise you deserve on that, mate, because that is mint. Christopher Robert Poulter has done some custom decals for his giant Space Marine. And I think this is the one that Fox has got in his Amazon store that everyone's been craving after on the Amazons, because it's a big Space Marine. And dare I say it, Dave, I've had a looky-loo at it, and you think, oh, that's got a bit of potential, you know. But I've got a Gundam. I'm already on Fox's good list because I bought a Gundam. And I've also got Gundam scribing tools as well now, Fox, for me panel lines. And, oh, mate, I'm getting into it. So, yeah, nice bit of custom decal work there, mate. Lewis Williamson is doing the big old 1/32 scale HK Lancaster. And I don't know a lot about Lancasters, but all I do know is this is a big plane, isn't it, Dave?
Yeah, and that's quite a busy interior.
I think he's got some pictures of it against what we would class as a normal sized aeroplane kit. And
now, as he's done the engineering red stuff, I'm kind of hoping he's got the HK with the clear.
Yeah, in the background you'll see the clear fuselage, Dave. See it?
Ah, good. Yeah, thank you for pointing that out. I was looking at his handiwork.
No. He's doing it with the cutaway half, mate. Yeah. And I like that because that's what I did with my sub. Did the engineer's cutaway. Sorry, that's clicked straight out of there. Let's go back in. We've got a bit of the old dash going on there.
Yeah, it's a big old piece though, isn't it? What is it, 32nd?
32nd scale, yeah.
Ooh, yeah. Ooh.
There you go. Look at the size difference, Dave. Oh, yeah, look at the post-it, Cole. It's big.
It's massive.
Absolutely. Fox is saying Gumpler tools approved. You're in the garden now, son. Yeah, I've got the Gundam panel line scriber set. All the different blades to do all the different thickness panel lines and all of that lot, as well as the carving tape. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to doing it, mate. And I've also joined some Gundam groups as well. And yeah, you've opened up Pandora's box, Fox. I think you might have reeled me in at long last, you git. So yeah, look at that though, Dave. Hey? Oh.
You didn't resist very well, did you?
No, I'm useless, mate, ain't I? Mind you, though, I mean, he's been at me since he first got to know us, so he's persevered. I did a GM Sniper 2.5 years ago, so it's been a while.
Have you found it yet?
No, I've got the base, but I've done such a good job on the camo, I can't find the Gundam. But no, that's a big old bird. I mean, look at the detail, Dave.
Oh, I would love to do one, but it's all right building it and painting it and all the rest of it. is where do you put it when it's finished?
Yeah, Fox says, big old piece. That's no way to talk about Festa. Well, I am a man of a certain shape now, Fox. As my missus says, you resemble a slightly bulbous pear. I didn't know whether to take that as a compliment. Yeah. And look, Dave, big bombs, big booms. Yeah.
Ooh.
Absolutely, mate.
It's just, I would build one, but like I said, where do you put it when it's done?
Absolutely. Dare I say it, is that a Bombay mix? I'll get me coat.
Either way, it's going to be explosive on the way out.
Yeah. Dave, Fox is saying, I have reeled you in. I expect at least 50 hours of patient paint job on it. All the airbrushing there is. Honestly, mate, yeah. I think you might even be undercutting me there. I may have had a bit of a sprue investigate during the week, Fox, and I'm formulating a plan. Yeah, I think there's going to be quite a lot of modding going on it, and additional panel lines and detail, and yeah, so it's going to be, dare I say it, I think it's going to be more than 6 episodes in this. So yeah, I might actually stream some of it. Started and finished this little project, says Jacqueline. It's a diamond art project for her neighbour's Christmas present. It's a little kitten, and there's a tiger in the reflection.
There's a big old tiger.
And Jacqueline's in the 50 club.
Yeah. 54, I think. She last she posted on it.
Yeah. Absolutely. That is nice. And yeah, I like that. I like what she does. Yeah, that's Mummy, mate, isn't it, Harry? Yeah. Hey. Ross Medlocks finished the Warhammer Chaos Space Marine Obliterator, Dave. And look at the colour. Hey.
That is an impressive thing.
That's got more bling than Snoop Dogg's grill, isn't it?
Well, exactly.
Oh, Nim saying the next one that I should do is an MG Psycho Zaku Verkar.
Yeah.
Mate, honestly, I don't know why. I've just got that itch, you know, and it's like, yeah, I looked at it the other day, and the detailing is there, but I just like, yeah, but I could put in some custom panel lines. And, you know, when Fox said, oh, yeah, you could do your own custom this, and I'm like, he's got a point there. And that's it. You start then imagining in it. And I may have done sort of mechanical noise or sound effects as I was looking through the sprues as well. So he's now sitting there, let's go, and my job is done. My work is complete. So much so, Fox, that I may have already put a Gundam category in my YouTube as a future playlist. So, yeah. I know. So I can see more Gundam goodness working its way in my collection. Which is handy because I am running out of space to store model kits. So, yeah. They are unbelievable, Ross. Jason Dingley is doing a Volvo 850, Dave. Ooh. And they were such an iconic car, though, weren't they?
They were, because I do believe that was the version that they put into the British Touring Car Championship.
Wasn't it the one that the old Bill used to use on the motorways as well as the pursuit vehicle at some point?
Possibly, yes.
Sorry, Dave, I was trying to have a drink there, mate. I thought you was going to keep going.
I was just looking at it and I'm thinking, it's nice. I'm liking it.
I'm back now. That's a nice looking kit, you know, to me. But straight away, I'm thinking, yeah, you could livery it up as the police one and have a, yeah.
Could have a door open.
Yeah, get the saw out. It's all about getting the saw out. Steve Mundy doing his latest lockdown Lego, Anakin's Jedi Starfighter, mate.
Oh.
And it's Lego and it's Star Wars, so it's a win-win, isn't it?
Well, you can't exactly lose, can you?
He's putting these feelers out, isn't he? He's teasing me. He says, I know that would be the perfect gateway kit for you at Festa's workshop. Trust your Uncle Fox. I do, mate. And did you notice I avoided trying to pronounce it as well, mate? That was it, Luke. Yeah, it was a T5. Awesome bit of kit. That was it. Yeah, the T5.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a little, I mean, our one down here, it looked like it had been lowered a little bit as well. It was pretty mint. They now use a Mitsubishi Evo and a Scooby that goes up and down the M3. And many a celebrity that's drove through from London to go to the coast has been nicked on Junction 6 of the M3. Quite a few of them have had a speeding fine.
Serves them right.
Absolutely, mate. Have you a bit of that? And it's Lego. And I can imagine Steve's got the Greeble box out for these as well somewhere along the line. Something about Lego, isn't there?
Yeah, I know. I should really do a bit more, to be fair.
Yeah. Lewis is linked there. Join him as he was building his Avro Lancaster. And he took the place of the crash last night and did a bit of a live stream. So have a looky, Lou, and go over and do that. He's got a Metal Earth Lancaster done during the Friday Gem Show. Thank you to Kevin Stevens for that, he says. There you go. Kevin kindly sent him a Metal Earth kit to do. So, and they're good. They are the Metal Earth kits. I enjoy doing them. We had a good laugh doing that Empire State, didn't we, on Friday?
Oh, that was fun, that was.
Jigsaw, mate. It was a good laugh.
Yeah. If anyone wants me to do something a little bit different, if their mojo is a bit wobbly, you want to go at one of the 3D puzzles.
Fox is giving me the pronunciation. Kershatria. There you go. Yeah. I can imagine him sniggering already. Luke saying, as an ex-traffic cop, I have driven the Evo and Impreza in anger, and it's a lot of fun. You will not get away no matter what car you're driving. Absolutely, mate. They are brilliant down here. I mean, the guy that does the driving down here, oh, mate, honestly, the guy should be racing motor cars, mate. He's mint. You know, a lot of people that have been up to no good, as soon as he gets behind him, they just pull over because he's going to catch them. It's the same as the copper that rides the motorbike down here. He's a proper knee and elbow down copper, you know. He rags the back off the bike, you know what I mean? And it's, yeah. So, yeah, you've had a good, interesting career, you have, Luke, at traffic cop as well, mate.
Yeah, I'll bet he's had some good excuses as well.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I bet he could write a book on those excuses.
Oh, yeah. Oh, mate, you can imagine it, yeah. Yeah. Oh, I was trying to find a toilet officer. Yeah.
Yeah.
Raging Modeler's back. Nim saying she lost the will to live without one twice. I have a second attempt downstairs in the storage unit. I may dig out the base jabber for Dio. And Fox is sniggering at me. So he picks on me, Dave, doesn't he? He's a rotter. Look at the post-it note, Cole.
I was expecting you to say something else then.
I very nearly did, Dave. Stevie's been out of the Greeble box again, Dave.
Oh.
Isn't it, eh?
Oh. Not quite sure what I'm looking at, but it looks...
It's a spaceship.
He looks good. I like.
Yeah, he does some good jobs with her, mate.
Mm-hmm.
Proper Greebly build, mate.
Yeah, it looks like there's a couple of refueling pods in there. Is it refuel pods?
Looks like it, doesn't it?
Drop down tanks?
Yeah. The old pontoon tanks or whatever.
Yeah.
Jacqueline Stevens, Friday night progress on the Diamond Art Friday gem, and she's still doing her 2 robins there. Looking rather mint. Cool, you have done well on that, Jackie, yeah. Oh, and it's robins, isn't it? Yeah. Do you know, though, saying that, I cannot remember the last time I saw a robin.
I don't see one nearly every day because there's a couple in the tree near me.
Is there?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that killed that conversation then, didn't it? Archie, World War II sketch that I started ages ago and is trying to get finished. I've got ourselves a budding Bob Ross here, mate.
Oh, it looks like it, doesn't it?
Yeah, Scott's saying that's really cool, Archie. I need to get back into this mindset for creative inspiration and planning. Absolutely, mate.
Yeah.
Got ourselves a budding artist there, mate. Well done, Arch.
Yeah, no, it's very good.
Nat Williams linked there to her Friday gem show that was on coincidentally on Friday.
Nah, really?
Yeah, that was her and Jacqueline. And talk of the devil, see, she's a good girl, Dave. Jacqueline's pimping now. Good girl. Well done, Jackie. And this is part 2 of a Pikachu that she's doing the old crochet on. She's doing a few of these for folks that are on the list, her ever-growing order list, bless her. She's going to have calluses on her fingers. And, yeah, Jacqueline's in the 50 club as well. I'm as happy as an Oggin slop. What's Fred's put up here then? There's 54 photos in here, folks. No live show. Was out looking at plane crash sites, Vickers Wellington bomber wreckage, and De Havilland on Box Law on a local hills. Thanks very much for a great day out. 12 hours walking was a killer. Across rough terrain, I bet, mate. And there's 54 photos of this, fellas and ladies. And look at that view, Dave.
Oh, that's a view to kill for, isn't it? Oh.
It is, isn't it? I mean, yeah, you can almost smell the environment, can't you? You know, and bits of wreckage. And that's the thing, isn't it? When you come across any form of wreckage, there's a poignancy, isn't there? And you think, did they make it? You know what I mean?
Yeah, what happened? Did they make it? Did they,
Yeah, and you see that, don't you, sat there, and I can imagine you sit down, don't you, and reflect and observe. And
did they bail out in time?
Yeah, hopefully the fellas made it, you know, and it's just a poignant thing. But also, if you're doing a diorama, what a wealth of information that can give you on different ways that things get torn apart under stressing. And yeah, I can imagine Fred had a good old think there when he was looking at this. Yeah, and it's poignant, isn't it? You know, you can't help but look at stuff like that and reflect. It's like the figure the fella had in it, where he's sitting there thinking, and you just. So yeah, I'm going to have a look at that when we come off air, Fred, because that looks an interesting place you went to there, mate. And yeah.
Oh, talking of budding artists, we got another one.
Absolutely, Dave. Nim Sindarin, this is the fan Star Wars character I've been talking about in the Friday stream. No name for her or specific species. They came from a jungle planet and evolved to have colour-changing patches of skin to help with camouflaging. From the apex predators, not versed in the lore, but any advice would be welcome. So she's a bit of a chameleon type character that can blend in. I mean, blimey, can you imagine 3D printing this as a figure?
Oh, yeah.
There's a thought. Jedi Knight, yeah.
She's good.
She is. She's got some skills, isn't she? Let's be honest. Aye. Yeah, you got some talent there, Nim.
Yeah, no, she's very good.
I like them. Jacqueline says, yeah, that looks amazing. Absolutely right, Jacqueline. They do, don't they? They're really beautifully done. Christopher Robert Porter is working on a gun for his McFarlane Space Marine.
Ooh.
And it's a big shooter, Dave, isn't it? It's a boom boom. Have you a bit of that?
That is a boom boom and a half.
Russell Williams is popped in to say hello. Afternoon. I think someone on The Mandalorian has been watching your AT-AT builds this week, Cole. Really? I've not seen The Mandalorian, but a lot of people are saying to me that I should, because I'm ashamed to admit it. I've only ever watched the first 3 Star Wars films, and I've also been instructed that I need to binge watch DS9 because I had never seen any of them either. Yeah. So, model officer saying, love them pictures, Nim. Yeah. They're beautiful. And I like this. This is mint.
I do.
Yeah, that's different, mate. And that's that big old Space Marine thing that's on the Amazon. Malcolm Childs, aka the M48 Guru, is saying, hello, Festa's followers. Sunday morning, 9 o'clock. Models Free Roads have their live show, all wound up and ready to go. Grab your muesli and be ready, prepared for Guess the Thing, and kick off your Sunday with us. Think of it as the Festa 67 workshops pre-show. Absolutely, because James is on before us as well.
Yeah,
it's actually become a very full schedule, isn't it?
It is. There's not a lot of room left for anyone else that wants to jump in on the Sunday.
No.
But he's the guess the thing that he does is, yeah. I've not got one yet.
Really?
No. He's very sneaky.
Yeah. Little quick swig of orange there. Luke Carswell's contributed to the album Luke's Warhammer 40k. Yeah. Don't you just want to beat this guy with one of those mops out of Tom and Jerry? You remember the one that the lady used to always beat the mouse with? You know, I want to run after Luke with one of them brushes and go, damn you and your Warhammer and your painting godlike.
Well, I was just thinking those bikes, you should really have them lined up at a set of traffic lights for a traffic light Grand Prix.
Yeah.
Luke sat behind grinning from ear to ear in his scoop waiting for him to go.
Well, yeah, I would have done this guy's facial furniture in the same colour as Luke's because it's an uncanny resemblance.
Well, yes.
You know, and yeah. Bless him. Take it all in good jest, Luke. We're pulling your leg, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love what he does. I am not ashamed to admit I'm a fanboy of his stuff, and they look purposeful. They're beautifully executed, and for a bloke that says I'm just dabbling and learning, it's like,
yeah, it makes you wonder what he's going to do next.
Yeah, I'm going to outsource all my model kits to be painted by Luke, I think. I mean, prime example, look at the box, Dave. Yep. The definition, you know, the different shade and, oh, mate, you know, it's, yeah. Sorry for the squeaky chair, folks. Oh. Yeah, he's done some splendid work, hasn't he?
It's very good. It's very, very good.
Very talented, mate. Oh, my God. He's got more in the album Black Rifle Model Works as well, Dave.
He's done it again, hasn't he?
Yeah, let's have a looky-loo then. What's new on here? Oh. I mean, when you look at the stuff, David, oh, look at these. Oh, look at that.
Oh, have you not got to get one of those? He's like, oh, please.
Oh, Dave, I love it. Look at it. As soon as I saw that, it's like Chibi area.
Oh, I think I might have to get one of them.
Luke, you know what you're going to happen? We're going to be shopping. Look at it. But look at the detail on it, Dave. It's still painted to perfection. How do you do it? Man. Oh, mate, I've got to go back.
Oh, yeah, we like that. We do.
Yeah.
I might be going shopping.
Yeah. Oh, look at the way he's done this. Look at the post-it note. Look at the post-it note. Look at the post-it note.
Well, what can you politely say?
Museum quality. That's what I want to say, because we've got a place just across the road there called the Willis Museum, and you know there's lots of armour stuff and war-related stuff and all of that lot in there, and this sort of work that he does would not be amiss in a museum, mate. Honestly,
I was going to say that's almost gallery worthy.
It is, isn't it? You know, you would expect to see that in a glass cabinet, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
You know, and we're not blowing smoke up your behind there, Luke. Honestly, mate. Yeah, it's museum quality. And Range Rovers, Dave. Me and you have so wanted to do a Range Rover for ages, didn't we?
I think we're gonna have to. We're gonna have to pull our fingers out. We're gonna have to get one.
Yeah, we was going to get one last year, wasn't we? Sharp mouth approved.
Oh yes, we never quite got round to it, did we?
No, we kind of got
waylaid. Oh, I like that.
Yeah, Luke is saying, I thought I would add some of my tune builds. Yeah, bless you. Yeah, and people are saying they don't think he ever sleeps either because, he's prolific, isn't he? But again, Dave, stunning work, isn't it?
It is gorgeous.
You know, unbelievable. Oh, look.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, that is brilliantly done, Luke. It really is. Yeah.
I think I prefer the Harrier.
Oh man, I love all these chibi kits. They're brilliant. Holy sugar.
Oh, that's nice.
Isn't it?
Oh
my God, man. And again, dare I say it, very, very beautifully photographed pieces as well. Whatever. What camera are you using, Luke? Are you using one of these big swanky? Is it DLSR cameras, or are you photographing it with iPhones or what? Because even the photography is just so well executed, mate. Unbelievable.
Oh, I like that.
Isn't it? Stunning, Dave. Holy moly.
Nope. Hello, Charlie. Yeah, you can start packing up in a minute.
Yeah, Archie's saying, I love your work, Luke. It's amazing. Absolutely agree, mate. I happened across Luke's channel by chance. I was doing a search on YouTube and it popped up, and as soon as I saw the bits and bobs, it's like, subscription. But I'm sorry, I've got to do it, folks. Look at that. That is adorbs. And I'm going to be Yeah, I'm going to be looking at one of them. I know it. Hilarious. Oh, it is. It's gorgeous, though, isn't it? Apologies for the fast scrolling, folks. Let's come back down and see what else is crept in. But that little area. I'm so easily pleased, Dave. People are going to think we're going mad, isn't they?
I don't think we're. They don't think we're mad. They know we're mad.
Absolutely. Fred Foot shared a post. Tonight on YouTube, live work continues on his 48th scale Westland Lynx MK88A-HMA8-MK90B, pre-shaded her, and then there's a light coat of Alclad medium sea grey as he wanted a grubby look. Oh, let's have a looky loo. Oh, in it, Westland Lynx, Dave. Are they still going? Because I can remember there was a big controversy, wasn't there, with Michael Heseltine?
I'm not sure. I think they are, but I don't know if it's for development or if it's just for the service and maintenance of what they got.
Yeah, because they were such a big iconic brand, weren't they? And yeah, it was a controversial something that had happened politically, and it soured the reputation a bit, didn't it? And
yeah, I'm not 100% sure.
But he's done a beautiful job so far, hasn't he? And again, folks, you've got to watch a bit of Fred.
Oh, definitely.
Paul Lyons is saying, I think when Luke posts his pictures, he must drop Mike. If he doesn't, then he definitely deserves to. Fantastic work.
Mm-hmm. And
the camera that Luke uses for his photography is a Canon even EOS 200D. Yeah, I thought it was a bit better than the phone camera, mate. And well worth it then, Luke, because yeah. Luke saying, thanks, guys. I have to say, though, that Festa's Workshop and Dave don't give themselves anywhere near enough credit for their work. They inspire me to do stuff, and they should pimp their own work more. I know, mate. It's just Fox is in the chat. He tells me off mercilessly. He says, you're the only bloke who doesn't pimp in your own group. He said, you need to pimp yourself. But I think it's a British thing, Dave, isn't it?
I don't, because I just think people will find it as they do their own natural searches.
Absolutely. I sort of think, people know where my channel is, and if they want to see me work, they'll go and visit it. And
exactly.
I still apologise for putting a post on the Boomer, and Fox creases up. He's like, I was apologising for posting, but is it a British thing where it's, people wouldn't possibly want us to post our work? And yeah, I need to get into the habit. So I take that on board, Luke, with the sincerity it's meant, mate. And yeah, you are right. We don't pimp ourselves enough either, mate. But
well, no, because you give me a hard time anyway for not my own stuff. But I just don't. It's just I do it for me, and if people watch. It's fine.
I worried and still do that if I pimp my own stuff, people may think that I'm being arrogant and that I may think I'm better than them. So I tend to shy away from it, because that's the last thing I'd want to do, because I get inspired watching Luke's stuff and other people's work, and that keeps me going. But I don't know. I need to do it. I know I do. And as Luke says, yeah, it can be very cringeworthy posting your own work. Absolutely agree, Luke, and totally take on board what everyone's telling me. And, perhaps that's why my channel's taken its time to take off like it has, But Fox is now saying, yeah, please slap Dave and shout pimp at him. The people will find it mantra is a battle cry of a billion channels you have never heard of. Absolutely. And he's now telling me to slap myself. Yeah. And Luke's hit the nail on the head. We're our own worst critic.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
The amount of video work that I've pulled from my channel, mate, is phenomenal.
Mm.
And so much doesn't make it to my channel because I don't think it's worthy. I think I've only posted about 1 in every 6 to 8 builds that I've built. So, yeah. Steve Mundy's doing the Festa T90 massive big tank. That will, of course, not look like this when it's done because following the destructions is hard. Yeah, I built the old Festa T90 and it's a beautifully done big beast.
Yeah, I was about to ask, when is it not going to look like a T90?
Well, judging by how it's assembled, there's going to be quite a bit of the kit that he's not going to bother with.
Well, yeah. I'm not quite... Is it going to be one of these self-elevating T90s?
I think he's going to be building an Ovi tank even.
An Ova tank?
Yeah, see, you're so much more at ease with it, Fox. I'd love to be very like you, where you can pimp your stuff, and I never do it in a way that says I'm awesome, look at my perfect work. The two don't have to go together. Absolutely. Yeah. And Sarge has said to Luke, cringeworthy. Damn it, Luke. I'm a hard armor critic, and he's not found anything in his work that is cringeable, mate. Yeah.
Oh, that's saying something coming from Sarge.
Absolutely. I like the way he's worded that as I'm a hard armor critic, not a rivet counter. He's a hard armor critic. But dare I say it, though, I must admit, it's never not constructive. That's what I like about Sarge, you know. And I've always said I don't mind criticism of me work as long as it's constructive.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if it's rivet counting, then you just go bog off and buy your own.
Yeah.
But when it's someone that's got the knowledge and goes, oh, I think you would grow as a builder if you tried this technique to achieve that, then yeah, I'm all for that because they're growing your talent, aren't they? So yeah. A bit more progress on his Chaos Obliterator. Did we see that one? Oh, no, that might be a different dude. I don't know.
It's not quite fully painted because the thing on his arm is still in primer.
Ah, right. Okay. Budget Modeler is doing his video episode 4 of the 1999, Space 1999 even, Eagle 1 transporter build.
Yeah.
It's an Eagle transporter day.
I know. When I saw that he was doing this, I thought, oh, I'll go and get one, and then promptly cried when I saw how much they were.
Absolutely. Well, we did it with the paddy wagons, didn't we?
I know.
We thought, oh, I wonder whether you can still get them because we scored ours for a tenner each, didn't we, on the Amazon?
Yeah.
We still think it was a pricing boo-boo, don't we? Because you go
on
on there now and have a look at them, and they're not a tenner.
No.
Raging Modeler.
Remotely close to a tenner.
Absolutely. Raging Modeler. So much I want to paint and not sure where to start. I may start with a Warforged batch paint, Mr. Bones, and then maybe Jason and the Carnival Mini. There you go. Yeah. Get in there, mate. Happy days.
Yeah. Choices.
Oh, yeah, definitely, mate. I am sure whatever it is that you're painting, you will thoroughly enjoy.
Oh, yeah.
And dare I say it, I'm sure that Jason looks quite familiar, mate. I think I may remember resin printing that. Had to be done, mate. It came out well and he seems happy with it, so I'm over the moon. I'm sure whatever you paint, mate, it is going to look the nuts. Bob Ray, I am in the workshop relaxing, guys, and I must admit, Bob, you look suitably relaxed.
He's looking a bit of a well-organised workshop.
Yeah, absolutely. And dare I say, as relaxed goes, I think he's as relaxed as can possibly be.
I think if he was any more chilled, he'd have ice forming on the end
And
of
as
his
modelers, we're all looking at the stuff. Oh, what's he got in there?
I know.
Oh, that's a nice gadget. What's that gadget? We're terrible, aren't we?
I know. Oh, look at the way he's got his brushes all stacked up.
I know. It's brilliant, isn't it? It's like, yeah, got a nice bit of lighting going on, and yeah. And look at the stash stealthily hidden up the top there. Good man. I like your thinking. See, that's what I did, because my missus is 5 foot of Scottish Angler and she doesn't look up when she walks in a room. So I thought, if I put me stash up there, I won't get told off for having so many kit. Didn't work though, because she's like, have you got enough models in there? Harry's Styrene shared a post, obviously, with it been Remembrance, and I had Remembrance Day during the week, folks, and nice to see that people still remember it, Dave, isn't it?
Definitely.
And I hope it's a tradition that continues forever, and like you say, you see anything to do with Remembrance Day, and it does. I had this when I did my World War One mail tank dio. And you come to the end of the build, and I filmed the final sort of ending of it with the old and I got a copyright on that, but anyway, but you sit and watch it. Really? Yeah, I got a copyright claim on my World War One dio, because of the
the last post.
Yeah, and
I didn't think there was a copyright on that.
I'll prove it at the end of it. I'll give you the screenshot, mate, because I've got a copyright on my YouTube, mate, and so was I. But hey ho, it's one of them, isn't it? But yeah, you got a nice big old tank there. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah,
that a bit of the Berlin Wall?
I'm not sure.
Well, yeah, it gets you thinking, doesn't it?
Could be.
Raging Showcase, October 2020, over on Raging Modelers channel. It's in there. So go and have a little looky-loo, grab yourself a cup of rosy and go and have a look. I can totally understand that, Adam, about doing the Jason. When you got your mojo back, mate, absolutely. Archie saying mine's quite opposite. I can't seem to keep my bench today. Cheers, Bob. I hadn't watched the MotoGP. I was going to watch it later, so obviously I know who won now. Cheers, geezer. Hope you enjoyed the race and all of that lot, and I shall watch it later. Aristyron's going, it's the Afghanistan N-Wall. Ah, right. Okay. Fred Foot shared a post again. I'm not sure whether we showed this. I don't think so.
No.
Look at that. Mosquito. That is, isn't it? And I'm still looking at that engine, looking at the work, and it's like,
no, it's not Mosquito, is it?
He does his stuff, doesn't he? No, it's the Hellcat, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think.
Yes, looks like it.
Good. Yeah. Proper old school modeler is our Fred. Pardon me, bit of spider pig for you there. Sergeant Bones saying, the Canadian Leo 2s just don't get enough recognition. Yeah, exactly. It's got a presence to it, Sarge, innit? Jacqueline has contributed to the album Kevin Stevens. Let's have a looky-loo at the new photos then. scrolly through.
What's he been up to?
I think it's the links that he's been doing. So let's have a looky-loo. There you go.
Ooh.
I know. Isn't it, eh?
Yeah.
It's helicopters with big boomsticks, Dave. And yeah.
Whirlybird.
Proper, isn't it? Having some of that. Yeah. Couple of geezers in there and all. We was having this discussion the other day, wasn't it, with models, wasn't it, about, wouldn't it be good if they just routinely put figures in and gave you the choice of putting them in or not putting them in and all of that, because they don't always give you that opportunity. And there are times when you do a build where you think, oh, if only they had included a figure, that would have rounded it off nicely, so...
Yeah, because sometimes you want a figure in there just for the human element.
Absolutely, mate. Absolutely. It just brings it in, doesn't it? So that's Kevin's, Ross Medlock, face mask done for his obliterator. I mean, look how small that is, Dave.
Oh, no. It kind of brings it into reality when he's
isn't it?
Put a ruler next to it. Yeah.
It's like when Chris over at Gross Models does his 1/44 scale, and you see, he's done all this detail, and you're like, yeah, because he does all the jewelry watches, doesn't he, and all of that. So he's used to microscopic scales, but yeah,
there's teeny tiny, and there's teeny tiny.
Absolutely. I mean, look at this old bad boy, Dave.
Mm-hmm.
Innit? Get you a looky-loo at that.
I like that. I'm not entirely sure what it is, but I like it.
Some form of dragonage, innit?
Looks like it.
But yeah.
You wouldn't want to argue with it anyway, whatever it is.
If I saw that flying towards me, I think there might be a little bit of the old... I'm just going to go and hide underneath this rather large rock, because there's a big purpley dragony thing, and he looks up. Stroppy, Dave.
He looks a little bit upset about something.
Yeah, I've seen the look on his boat, and he looks like he's got the right hump, and I'm going to hide under there. Yeah. Nice bit of work there. I mean, we are blessed. We really are.
Yeah, definitely.
All the different arms and detail that he's been doing on them. God. And that's Steve saying he was feeling a bit low and was starting to build his spaceship. I think we've pretty much caught up, haven't we?
I think
November.
Pretty much there, aren't we?
Yeah. I mean, I like that. I love the orange.
Yeah, that's nice. I did a BMW in that kind of colour and...
Yeah, Alfa Romeo 155 V6 TL Tamiya. Yeah, get in there.
Oh, excuse me.
Yeah, and that was Philip Prime's prime time. So I honestly think we've had a good gallery again, Dave.
We've done very well, and a huge thank you to everyone for posting.
Absolutely, mate. Absolutely. So I'm going to stop sharing, because we're getting close to that time already, Dave.
Well, that was quick.
Oh, no.
That was very quick.
That's a really good gallery again, wasn't it?
It was 12:30, and we was just kicking off.
Absolutely. I'm just going to have a scoot in the chat. Fox was saying, yeah, as long as people are not needy, please look at my thing if you don't mind, or boastful and all of that. You will get interest in your content without being a douche. Yeah, it's one of those. Like Ranger Modeler, yeah, I want to do to Jason, but it doesn't like the right time, if that makes sense. Yeah, I know what you mean, mate. There's nothing worse than when you want to do a build, but your mojo's gone. I have had it recently where I've been wanting to catch up with Death Race and Harley Quinn, because James has been very patient, you know, and I know he's keen and itching to get his build, bless him, you know, and yeah, your mojo just goes when you don't want it to, and you're like, oh, you know. Yeah. Archie's going tidy. Dave saying he's just posted the victory. What's that in the group, Dave? Yeah, I'll have a little looky-loo just before we go, mate, but yeah. Lastminute.com, Dave, bless. One of these days, Nim's saying, when everything is settled, I want to take some of my kits outside and take some photos. I already know a few places I'd like to use. Absolutely, Nim, totally agree. It's been such a tough year for everyone, hasn't it? And I know we don't want to harp on about it, but we've all got through it, haven't we? And it's what I found is how the communities come together, Dave.
Oh, yeah.
You know, they've all come together. There's Dave's HMS Victory for those that want to see it. I think it's the D'Agostini one from what I'm seeing there, folks. There's a quick looky-loo at that. You're going to film this, Dave? I don't know why I'm shouting and asking him, because he's not going to respond, is he? Because he's in the chat, you Burke. But yeah, give it a film, Dave. Put it up on your channel, mate. But yeah, I like that. I think he says, yeah, he is.
Yep.
Ross is saying his mojo has been in the pan for about a month. Yeah, mine was. I think you had it as well, Dave, didn't you? You had a good 2 or 3 weeks of lack of mojo, didn't you?
Yeah, I've still got a little bit of it, because I've just got back to my project number 1, and I've just started getting back into that, and I've done a little bit, but I'm still a bit.
Yeah, I was like it yesterday. I was captain twitchy yesterday, and there were so many things I could have got on and done, but my hands just wasn't behaving. So you don't force the issue, do you? But I'm looking around at the man cave, and I'm like, I must finish that build. I must finish that build. I've got to finish that one, and then your mojo starts to just
Yeah.
Because you put yourself under pressure, don't you?
Yeah, I think I have been struggling a little bit over the last few weeks, but I also think there's been a few. There's well, you know what's been going on, and I think I've just kind of hit a bit of a wall.
I think with me, I can't get my momentum going or too into anything, because I know I've got the big surgery coming up, and I'm going to be out of the loop. So I'm reluctant to take on a big video build series at the moment because of that. And I'm filming all the rest of the builds to bring them up to date, to have an archive to edit for when I get back home. But perhaps it's subconsciously that, and I just need to forget about that and just do it anyway. But it's easier said than done sometimes, isn't it, mate?
Yeah. Yesterday I sat and did some voiceover, which I kind of enjoyed, but kind of felt like I put myself under pressure, because I wanted to get those done, because it's stuff that I've done and filmed, kind of edited, but hadn't done the voiceover. And
yeah, I've got a few in the can there. I've got the next installment for E-Models all filmed and everything, and I need to voice that over. I've got another episode of the Death Race. I've got some Harley Quinn to voice over and that, you know. So there's plenty there. But like you say, we know we've got big builds coming up for our shows and that. But in the back of your mind, you've just got that. Oh, you know, there's going to be an interruption at some point, and I think perhaps that's why my mojo's been a bit waney. But Graham M saying, great Sunday brunch, lads. Probably the best ever gallery as well, mate. Honestly, we are so lucky that you guys and girls post your work, because the talent in the chat is brilliant. Vamp is going, yeah, that's what we call a gallery. Yeah, there was someone missing though, Vamp, wasn't there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where was your photos?
Yeah. Vamp's moved house recently, so it's all sort of been packed away, and then he's now getting unpacked again. But yeah, keep your work coming, Vampy, mate, and
so
PMS.
In a few weeks' time, we will get a deluge.
Oh yeah,
of photos from Vampy.
But I like the quirkiness of what he does as well. So yeah, he's not afraid to push the boat out and do something different. So yeah, good for you.
Yep.
Right, folks, it is 2:30. We are going to be having Foxy Pops on at 3:00. So, those of you that are sitting there cross-legged, wiggling your toes and that, you can all run off to the private room and do your business. Put a cup of tea on. Grab yourself some knob, stroop waffles, sausage rolls, pasties, whatever you want to eat. And tune in to watch the guru doing his thing and enjoy the rest of your Sunday, folks. I'll put Dave full screen so he can say his goodbyes.
As always, folks, thank you very much for all the wonderful photos of all of your work in the gallery. As we always say, the show would never be the same without what you guys post. So, yeah, huge thank you for all of your time for that. As always, with the world being on fire, stay safe, stay well. See you Monday, see you Wednesday, and see you next Sunday. Bye-bye, everyone.
Absolutely. Totally agree. Stay safe, everyone. Look forward to seeing you Monday for the Monday afternoon stream we're going to be doing. Obviously, you'll see me again on eModels, and see you on Wednesday. Take care of each other. Thanks for the work. Couldn't do the show without you guys and girls, so keep it all coming. And we'll see you then. Bye-bye for now.
Bye.